Are you ready to welcome back to the channel? It's Jerry Gaming, hope you're doing great. We are back with the Secret Room series, Doomtail Hard, Frost Spider Rotation. Today we're hitting Secret Room number 6, which is, drumroll please, support champs only. Shouldn't be a difficult one. We are facing quite a few players like Sifi, Raglin, obviously we've got Lissandra, Arbiter, quite a lot of turn meter manipulation, lots of self-buffing, lots of resurrection, reviving and that sort of stuff. What is the resurrection? Reviving. So I'm going to go with this theme. Fairly accessible, which is Pythian in the beginning. She's gonna start. He or she's gonna start because of the block buffs that he or she brings and some healing, strengthen, that sort of stuff. Can never go wrong with that. My Mighty Uko, which is a stone skin build for decreased attack, buff stripping, block buffing, which comes in handy. Very comes in handy. Very comes in handy. That's great English. And if anyone does drop, which is unlikely, block damage, but he will do it anyway, and he'll increase the speed. So that's always good. What was his passive actually? Senior random buff. Okay, yeah. Well, that's kind of handy actually. That's kind of cool. Oh, I mean, I could actually. I could actually. Where are you? I think I've got 3 Mighty Ukos. 1, 2. Where's the other? You've got Seer there, but that just made it run too easy. If you've got Seer, use Seer with someone that puts out lots of buffs, increase attacks, stick an Arbiter in there, put Deacon in there, Python as well. Sandra's kind of cool for this, but yeah, there's loads of cool choices that you can use. Where is my other Mighty Uko? Is he not ascended? Is that why he's right down the bottom? Oh, have I got it on? Oh, such a plank. Right, there he is. This is just for memes, this one, guys. I might not. So bosh, tons and tons. So we probably who's gonna do some smacking? Oh yeah, Sanacia. She does a good job at some damage. Let me just see how this goes. This is a proper meme team. I've got 3 my Ukos just because I pulled them and they all go in my 3 Hydra teams. I've got 3 Necmos, 3 Ukos, 3 Krisks. I just need 1 more Acrisia, then I've got the trilogy there, and then it's just mucking about with some other comps, and they all just go into the another 2 Duchess actually would be quite handy. Maybe tomorrow when I do some shard pulls, I might get lucky. I don't need a Valkyrie, which is why I'm not going to pull today or tomorrow. Obviously I say that I'm not releasing this video today, so today's actually Friday the 7th of April. This video might not even drop until Monday, Tuesday anyway, so past tense, the weekend just gone was the doubles. Yeah, that's ×2 ancient, so I'm not pulling. Right, what's this gonna do in this team? Anything? Yeah, okay. Is this a meme team? I'm just wasting time. I do apologise, guys. Right, let's do the proper team that I was gonna run, which I think is fairly accessible. If you do fusions and if you pull shards, especially this weekend, you shouldn't have an issue with these champs. Right, it is Pythian in the lead. It is Necmo. It is Uko. Then we're going to have Ugo, because I want her also to put on the block buffs. So we've got a double block buffer. Stag Knight, because I want his decrease defense in there. And then Sanacia, who's going to be our damage dealer. So that's kind of a reasonable team. You could quite easily put Seer in there, as I say, Mithrala. Oh, excuse me. there are tons of champs to use. This is again one of those fun rooms, I like to call it. After Secret Room 5 with all those dirty rares, this is like a relief room where you can just muck about with the champs and just have some fun with it. So do that, have some fun, pick some champs that you don't even use or you hardly use. You think to yourself, you know, they're just sitting in the vault, just slap some spare gear on. If you've just got Relentless sitting about, if you've got you know, anything, any gear, even if you can't get the gear in, just get the stats, play for their strengths, accuracy, speed, crit rate, generally support. You're probably going to be doing some debuffing or buffing, so you're going to want speed to get around to them again, or you're going to want accuracy to get the debuffs out. So as you can see, we're doing all right. Pythian, again, all those block buffs, which is nice. Uko sticking the no accuracy and block buffs out there. Stag Knight, decreased defense down, and Sinacia, who I think she hits harder when their HP is halfway. So yeah, it's obviously the little slug on the floor is going to drop. Sifi should take a nice slap in a second. Yep, lovely. See, so she does some good work once the HP is down past 50%. Right, now this one, 2 Raglins and a Sifi, so really annoying. That's a shame. Hopefully Uko's going to strip their buffs now. Just, I don't know how the AI, how the computer, the AI does all the Raglin skills, whether they book them out. Obviously if you get Raglin fully booked, it's a 2-turn revive. I'm not actually sure how the computer does it. Can't imagine they're all fully booked out. Okay, good. See, not having any trouble with this team. Any trouble? As I say, Uko Stone Skin, Pythian. I think she's. I keep saying she. He or he. It is in protection, or was it? Is it immortal? Maybe immortal region. We'll have a look afterwards. I can't recall. Ugo, she's my Hydra build. Stag Knight, I think he's just got a few bits chucked together, some accuracy stuff. Sinacia's in Savage and Cruel, just because I wanted to hit reasonably hard. Which they are doing. So now we've got, I can't remember her name, Yannika's sister, Tomb Lord, Cethalia, who is a real pain in the backside with regards to her buff, stripping and cleansing and all sorts of annoying things. Arbiter we know and love. Lysandra, turn me to control Queen, but it shouldn't be a problem. What's her name? Shiramani? Yeah, Shiramani. She does some frost, doesn't she? But as long as we get these block buffs up from Pythian, we should be fine. There we go. Uko, my Uko hits pretty hard as well, which is good. It's got, I think it's got about 500 accuracy, and they've all got quite high resist. Plus my Town Hall resist is nearly complete, so they've all got quite a fat. I think they're all at least 250, 300 resist. So that does help as well. Yeah, go for it. Get that Town Hall set up as fast as you can, guys. Cannot stress how much. I mean, I'm 2 years in, 2 years plus, and I'm only halfway. So as I say, just don't sit idly by. Hit Arena as often as you can. Every time you click on Raid on your phone, get into Arena, use those tokens, and get that Town Hall filled up. It really does help. Starting from the right side, accuracy, crit damage. Was it accuracy? This is what I did. I did accuracy, then crit damage, and then resist, because I feel those 3 are the most important. Right, there we are. Another 3 frags for Bar Sathar. Is he worth it? I don't know. I don't think he is. But I don't think he's the worst of the Doom Tower guys that you can pick up. So there we are. I know these guys are pretty trash. But something for nothing, isn't it? Something for nothing. Right. Accessible team, I feel. Yeah, as I say, let's just have a look at the champs. None of them are in anything massively spectacular, but oh, what's going on? There we go, bit of delay. Anyone else finding the game lagging since the last patch? Or actually smashing the CPU of the PC? Mine is. Mine really is. Right, 6-piece stone skin, but this is my kind of one of my arena builds. So he's got a lot of accuracy, decent res, and did he hit with attack? Yeah, he does. But again, it doesn't hit hard, but fast-ish. Pythian is okay. Pythian is in bolster and immortal. Lots of resist on him. It's all booked out. It's got his masteries. What's the stats for him? Yeah, so kind of tanky. Tenacia, Savage, Cruel. Not crit capped, should be really, but shouldn't really. It needs a lot more attack as well, to be fair. But you know, I don't really use it anywhere except for maybe a blended team, just if I want to farm some easy arena stuff. So yeah, again, to be fair, when I picked her from this, she only had gloves and boots on, so I just chucked the rest on from what was there. Definitely needs more attack. Ugo, perception, speed, because we want her kind of fast with enough accuracy to land those block buffs, tanky enough to survive if she gets hit. Because we want her to be the last one standing if we ever get in that situation. She's booked out, she has masteries. Stagnite. One set of stone, one set of perception. Okay, I thought, yeah, see, maybe not. That's not really required. I don't know why that is. Maybe I tried him in might have tried him in finite, the new hard finite, just to see if you can survive, but doesn't need that really. I tend to run him in a finite, normal finite team with Seer and Lydia, I think it is. So he's kind of tanky. He doesn't really get damaged too much. Decent accuracy, decent speed. Yeah. I mean, it's not a horrendous build. Does the job. Does the job. Yeah, Python would always res anyone. Uko would always res anyone. So 2 revivers on the team. It's not a big deal. Anyone I would change? Those 3 at the front are kind of cool, as I say, just for stripping buffs and blocking the buffs. Ideally, the back 2, you'd probably then want someone that's going to strip. I mean, Venus does both. She will strip buffs and put on decreased defense and weaken, so she's kind of cool if you've got her. I know Rio does some work with regards to does she strip or does she remove debuffs? Okay, she cleanses, and then she can transfer debuffs, but yeah, I don't think there's many people there that really do the debuffs, so maybe not her. Kaido's always cool for a bit of cleansing, but it's not cleansing we want, is it? We kind of want to set someone up and then someone to give him a slap. So let's Shiramani. I think she hits kind of okay. Freeze. AoE. No AoE. I did try to use her, I think, in hard finite again, but it's just 25% isn't enough. If that was 50% 3 times, then she could be very good for finite, but 25% just wasn't enough to really get that turn meter down for finite. It was a pain in the bum. Who we got? Warlord's good anywhere. If you've got him, he's going to stop those guys getting their A2s, A3s out, etc. Kreela will help if you can do some ally attack. We've got Lydia. she'll get your defense down and weaken, plus put some strength on your team. How do you think Morrigan? I think Morrigan's quite a very undervalued champ. She has quite a cool kit. I like all the true fear stuff, speed, and then heal reduction. I mean, it's kind of cool when you're going against a Cephala and that sort of stuff. So it does stops them if it's a bit of a longer fight. It does really help when you're fighting those pesky ads that heal everybody. Seer, obviously, you know, if you can get Seer and Lydia in there, then this is going to be a very short run. Urgrim, good for healing, good for some poisons. I like Urgrim. I haven't seen her around for a while. Aox is kind of cool. He extends any debuffs if he gets hit. Snaggy, of course. Sylar, lots of AoEs, slow, speed, that sort of stuff. Venomage always does good work. AoE, poisons, decreased defense, decreased attack. So lots of debuffers. Obviously the Madame will strip all their buffs away. So round 2 against those Cephas, she will cleanse them all. And then hopefully one of these guys can get in there with their block buffs. But with regards to Nukage, yeah, we're a bit stuck, aren't we? With regards to except for Sinacia. Yeah, let me know, guys. What do you reckon? I mean, obviously Sinacia and Seer, of course. I don't really use this guy, King Calabar. Does he hit? Don't know what his. I mean, that'd be handy if you got him as well. Do some block buffs. I don't know if he hits hard. Some poison work. Yeah, I mean, maybe if you haven't got Sinacia or Seer, you might have to take the team out a bit. You can always go for Burns. Brogni always cool. Or yeah, Theodore. Like you can get Theodore with some poison exploders. Theodore with Bad L. We also does some poison work. Gupta. You can get poison on yourself, and that'll boost your damage. That's some poison work. Poison Urgrim. There we go. Urgrim and Theodore together. If you haven't got Bad L. Yeah, there's a few different things to do. But again, I won't worry too much. You could probably just slap on your best sort of champs. Ideally, because of all the buffs and the revives, you would want a couple of these debuffers, buff strippers and block buffs that just make the run a bit easier. So, okay, right, I've waffled on long enough again. Let's leave it as that. Room 6 done. Next episode, secret number 7. High elf faction only. Ooh, right, okay, well, that's kind of cool. Double hits and Ethos and upgraded Bellinor is a pain in the backside. And another Shiramani again, so we could be looking at some freeze. I'll probably have to go with what's the chops at the beginning? Deliana, AoE, Leech, Lissandra, give me some term, and then Arbiter, my man, Ethos, and probably Tatura, because he's +4 and he does good work. But we'll save that for the next episode. Right, guys, thanks for watching. Appreciate your time, and I hope you're enjoying the series. This is the last of the trilogy of the Secret Room series for all the Doom Towers. Hopefully they'll add a new rotation one day. That'd be nice. Something else to fight in Doom Tower. But you know, with Plarium, they seem to just do one thing and then move along and forget about it. So we shall see. We shall see. Guys, take care. See you in the next one. Bye.